Madrid have been stunned in the Copa del Rey after being knocked out by second-tier side Albacete Balompié. Albacete played host to the Spanish Giants in the round of 16 in the Spanish Cup on Wednesday evening. Sign up for the football newsletter. Thank you. Albacete stunned Real Madrid with a 3-2 win in the Copa del ReyCredit, AP. It comes days after Madrid were beaten in the Supercopa de Espana and saw Xabi Alonso leave credit, Getty. Madrid were looking to bounce back after losing the Supercopa de Espana against Barcelona on Sunday. The game also resulted in Xabi Alonso stepping down from his position as Real Madrid manager shortly after, with Alvaro Arbeloa being named as his replacement just 8 minutes after announcing the former midfielder's departure. But hopes of Arbeloa getting off to a good start were dashed as Los Blancos crashed out to lower league opposition for the first time since 2020-21 when they were beaten by CD Alcoyano. Javi Villar scored the opener for the hosts in the 42nd minute, but Madrid hit back on the stroke of half-time through France Mastantuono. Read more in football. The deadlock remained until the 82nd minute when super sub Lonnie Jeff Betancourt scored. Madrid looked to have forced extra time in the tie through Gonzalo Garcia's 91st minute equalizer. However, former Madrid youth player and career journeyman Betancourt put a pin in those plans just 3 minutes later by chipping the ball into the net with a cross-comb shot which deceived André Lunin in the Madrid net. There were jubilant scenes at the Estadio Carlos Belmonte as players and coaching staff ran over to celebrate the goal. Most read in football. Best free bets and betting sign-up offers. The full-time whistle went moments later, confirming the result as one for the history books. Speaking after the game, Arbeloa, who had named a young team without stars including Jude Bellingham and subbed on a number of players from the club's Castilla reserve side he had been elevated from, labeled the defeat a tragedy. The World Cup winner and former Madrid and Liverpool star said, "A draw in this club is already bad, it's a tragedy, so imagine a defeat like this. Even more so when you do it against an opponent from a lower category. If anyone is responsible, it is me. I'm the one who has made the decisions in terms of the lineup, on how we wanted to play and the changes, and I can only thank the players for the welcome they've given me and for getting back in shape physically and mentally." The likes of Bellingham and Kylian Mbappé were not present in the squad at all, although names such as Vinicius Jr. and Federico Valverde were on the pitch. Arbeloa admitted he was sure he had picked the right squad. He added, "Failure is on the way to success, for me they are not in opposite directions. This is going to make me improve, we have a lot of improvement to do but I'm not afraid of failure." Recommended stories. I've failed many times in my life. I've suffered cup eliminations worse than this, and I have all the spirit of returning tomorrow to Valdebebas to work with my players. Madrid host Levante in La Liga at the weekend in front of what will be an expectant Bernabeu after 2 bitterly disappointing defeats in the space of 4 days. It is a huge giant killing credit. Getty. Transfer News Live. Keep up to date with all the latest deals from the January transfer window.